So, welcome to Eataly over by Liverpool Street Station. It's one of those places that I've been to, and the video is on London Visited. And if I can, I'm going to put a link to the video up in the top right-hand corner for you, so you can see all of Eataly. The fantastic thing about here is if you love Italian food, drink, etc., etc., this is definitely a place to come. And it's a bit of a treasure trove of places to come. Some amazing places to eat, some amazing places to drink. Now, when I came here to film, I was actually in doing the filming, catching the bits and pieces I've been told about this amazing place. And I'm really glad I did, but I didn't stop. So, do you know what? I thought I'd come back. I love Italian coffee. In fact, one of my favourite coffees is an Italian mocha. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have to come back, come into their cafe, come and have something to eat, as you've seen. I think it's sort of panna raisin with a bit of custard in the middle, so we'll try that in a minute. Yeah, well, let's do a bit of that. But also, before we do any of that, let's go for a coffee as well. So, the whole point of doing this is to make sure that we can show you the best places to go. Now, we're looking at independent places. I'm going to include Eataly as an independent because it's only the one here in the UK. I didn't realise that actually Eataly's around the world, but we're going to do it, and we're going to do it for this one that's here in London. It's right by Liverpool Street Station in the city, so it's really, really easy to get to, which makes it an absolute blessing. Which also means it's well connected on the underground train. So if you fancy coming here, trying some of the food, some of the drink, and the food also looks absolutely amazing, but you'll see that in the video that we captured from before. So we've got the black Americano as normal, as you can see and you've seen before. Actually, they've got quite an extensive menu, and the cakes themselves look absolutely exquisite. I paid £7.60 for my coffee and for my pastry, so I suppose that's sort of London prices. What's that? I think it's about £3.60 I think for the coffee and £4 for the pastry. But let's go for it. Let's go for the tasting in the normal way. Right, so the coffee itself, do a coffee first. Right, let's go for the smell. Now that smells good. And believe you me, I've had some disappointing ones before. So that smells really good. Ooh. Now that's a different sort of smell on here. Caught some. Oh. Do you know what the smell reminds me of? Right, so don't laugh. If you've been and you've caught a diesel train before, and the diesel train's letting off steam right at the beginning of its journey, and it's that smell that you get from that. Obviously, it's not something that they follow, but that's what it really reminds me of. Well, how many people get a coffee taste and say, I can smell diesel trains? I need to get out a lot more, don't I? Get sniffing a lot more different types of things. That's a different channel, different legality. Right. Hard really to distinguish a smell from it. There is an aroma there, but I'm actually at a loss to say what it is. Definitely not chocolate, chestnut, or nuts, or anything else like that. But there is quite a smell there, so it's a really nice one. It's not unpleasant at all. So actually, let's start scoring, shall we? So from that one, give that the aroma. I'm going to give that a 3 because it's an undefined aroma. I don't know if that's their problem or my problem, but anyway, it's an issue. Maybe I've got a really bad cold and I need to come back when I've cleared out my nostrils a bit more. Right, let's go for the acidity and the sweetness. Ooh. God, that is a coffee. So, definite acidity on there, because you can just feel it tingling on the side of your tongue. That's really, really nice, the acidity. And it's quite an encompassing acidity. Quite a dominating one. So, definitely no sweetness. No sweetness in there whatsoever. Actually, do you know what? I think if there was a bit of sweetness, it might have brought the acidity out, so you've got that sort of juxtaposition between the two. Look at me, posh words. So, sweetness, I'm going to go, there's none in there at all, but it could do with some. So I'm going to go for a 0 on the sweetness. But on the acidity, I think the acidity is a little bit too much, because it still sort of hangs around. Now, some acidity you can have, you have the drink, and actually, do you know what? It keeps you in, make you want to come back and have more. Not quite like that. It's just still hanging around on my tongue from where I can still feel it from before. So that's quite dominating. I'm going to give that a 2 out of 5. Okay, so we've given the aroma a 3. We've given the acidity a 2, sweetness a 0. Okay, let's go for the body. Now, body-wise, it is not unlike some of the other ones, which are just literally like water, and it's like, where's the coffee? It's not like that. It's not the best body I've had. Yeah, that's okay. The body's all right. I'm going to give that a 3. Let's give that a 3 for us, for the body on there. Now the finish. I'm going to come back to the acidity, because the bit that I said before is I can still really feel it on my tongue. I can still feel that coffee on my tongue. And I think if I was racing around, actually it'd be quite interesting to see how that goes with the cake that I'm going to have in a second. And we'll do a bit of that. We'll do a bit of that on here as well. But I think with the acidity, it's quite dominating. Now, it's not one of those coffees that I think I've got to come back for more. Actually, maybe this is where not having it black and having some milk in there would take that edge off it. So, you know, if you're drunk in here and you have a white coffee or a flat white or a latte or something else like that, you could probably get no different. But as a black Americano with nothing else in there, it is very dominating. So the finish, it's not unpleasant, but I wouldn't say it's phenomenal. I wanted to drive you back. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give that a 3 again. I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5. So this coffee, overall, gets an 11 out of 25, which actually I think is quite disappointing. I was really looking forward to a lovely Italian coffee, where my socks would be blown off. And when you compare it to some of the other fantastic coffees that I've had, such as Ozone and Marcus's coffee, this is well out of the league of that. So certainly not something I'll be buying coffee beans from here. So anyway, let's have a little bit more. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go for the pastry and see what the pastry's like. Because the pastry looks really good. Feels quite tough actually. Let's see what it's like. So this is a sort of pan raisin, but with a sort of a chastity bit in the middle. So that's nice. Got a nice crisp. Nice crisp, not too sweet. Bit of raisin in there. You got a bit of sweetness. The only problem is, it does feel quite dry, so you do need the coffee to go with it. Which, let's see if it affects the coffee. Yeah, funny enough, it's knocked away some of the acidity on there, so there you go. So you probably need the two combined. But you should be able to drink the coffee without having to have something else to rescue the acidity on there, so there you go. Anyway, that was at Eataly, which is over by Liverpool Street. To be honest, it's worth coming here because not just got the coffee shop, you've got ice cream shop, you've got all sorts of restaurants, plus loads and loads of Italian food and wine that you can buy here as well. So it's well worth coming over here for that. I wonder if they've got a different coffee place. We'll have to have a look, so that'd be interesting to see. But anyway, thanks so much for joining us. I'm going to leave you with a video up in the top right hand corner. And that video is going to be one of the places that I mentioned earlier, which is Marcus's Coffee, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's an amazing find just off the Edgware Road, where they brew and do their own stuff over there. So click on that and I'll see you in there. Thanks for watching. Take care. Catch you soon on another coffee tasting. Bye.